Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto and NFTs every day. We're going to be talking about the insane Bitcoin rally that will make us all millionaires. And is there problems with MATIC? What's going on with MATIC? We're going to talk about it. I hold Bitcoin. I hold MATIC. I hold all kinds of things today. And we're here. We're live. It is Friday. I'm actually very, very happy it's Friday because I live for the weekends now. I think it's because I'm a mom. I used to not care about the weekends, but it's like I really, really thoroughly enjoy... Got this. I need help. I really thoroughly enjoy hanging with my kid and doing stuff and like relaxing on the weekends, taking some me time. But I still do work. I work 7 days a week. Also, too, today is spelling test day. These are Lo's words. The only one she had trouble with was afraid. We were having a little bit of trouble with afraid. But other than that, she's been doing pretty good. She spelled Christian correct. My kid is a funny Christian because she's just funny. We're learning. But yeah, we're going to talk about making money. Bitcoin was able to successfully break above the $44,000 area, the range that we were talking about for like 10 weeks. So we're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about all kinds of stuff. Also, too, there was a very interesting thing that was posted on X. Let's actually cover that first. So this is what I'm going to say about that. A lot of people are unable to look at both sides of a scenario. And they're unable to put past their personal bias, and they're unable to think for themselves. Just because you watch something and you like to hear both sides of the story doesn't mean you agree with that person, doesn't mean that you support their actions, doesn't mean you condone their behavior. You are simply educating yourself. You're looking at multiple different perspectives, and you are trying to find the truth that is somewhere in between. Okay? I don't condone harming of innocence. I don't condone bad behavior. I think all of our public servants, regardless what side they're on, are all bad. They all have a massive ego, and it's all perpetuated in greed and filth and all that stuff. Okay. I don't rock with it, but at the same time, I want to be able to hear all sides of the spectrum because not everybody is good and not everybody is all bad. There's important pieces that need to be said. And probably the key takeaway from yesterday was the instability of the American dollar and the money printing. And that was brought up multiple times, and BRICS and all of that stuff. Now, do I support that person's actions? No. Do I think that they're right? No. But I also don't support the actions of Mr. B and what currently is happening in our country. So it's okay to look at something and to listen and to be like, you're an a-hole, you're an a-hole, you're all a-holes. Okay. But the truth is somewhere in the middle. So that's all that I really want to say about that. So if you're somebody who is not able to critically think, if you're somebody that is not able to look at both sides of the spectrum and want to search the truth and wants to find the truth and wants to just understand different perspectives, then crypto isn't for you. It's not for you. And the reason why is because in crypto, we're supposed to operate like a true decentralized economy. And part of that is hearing things we don't want to hear and seeing things we don't want to see. Because there's no entity to tell you what to do and what I can do. And in that true decentralized economy, there's going to be things that happen and we can't stop. We can't censor it. That's not the way it works. That's not the way a true decentralized economy works. That's not to say that what those people are doing are bad or horrific or perfect. But again, everybody has different perspectives. Everybody has different mindsets. So it's important to truly understand your opponent the best way you can. That's how you're going to be able to defeat evil. That's my personal opinion, though. But what do I know? I'm an idiot on the internet. I'm just a shock jock. But one thing for sure, I think that we could all agree on, regardless if anybody said it, was that the United States of America does not stop printing dollars. They keep printing dollars, and they're actively harming their citizens with their own greed. And that's not okay. I think everybody in America can say that right now. Everybody can. And that's why we Bitcoin. Bitcoin is because we're trying to opt out of that system. It is a peaceful protest. Bitcoin is whatever you want it to be. If you want to spam the chain, if you want to make ordinals, if you want to hold on to your own money and not have anyone to tell you what to do, that's what Bitcoin's for. It's a beautiful thing. Anyways, I digress. Sorry, my hair. I need help. I've got so many how do you guys deal with flyaways? Also, too, this is my daughter's shirt. It was her PJ shirt, but it's mommy's now. It's mama's now. Anyways, we got a poll at the top. Do you hold MATIC? Do you? Maybe? Yes? No? I hold MATIC. I have a fat moon bag of MATIC Polygon. I do. Why? Because That's what we do here. All right, let's talk about these. Actually, before we do the crazy story, I first need to give flowers to someone, to two people, two really, really awesome people. Oh, also too, really quickly, I don't have my check mark anymore on Twitter because I changed my profile picture. So please understand, I am at CryptoWendyO. I have the trademarks for CryptoWendyO. Anybody messaging you that is claiming to be me, they're not. If you want to check to make sure that you're speaking to me, you go to CryptoWendyO.com. Once we go to CryptoWendyO.com, this will actually take you to my links page over here. Our website takes a little bit to load, and you got all the socials on top. These are my official socials. Shout out to our partners, Shrapnel. Ooh, shout out to Shrapnel. Anyways, also, too, I need to give flowers to these awesome women over here that I went to see yesterday. So yesterday, I had the honor to hang out with Deb and Julie, and we went to this really cute burger shop that was owned by one of the D-Gods people, I believe, and they interviewed me for their show. If you guys don't know, if you guys have not seen D-Gen Divas, you should. They're very, very, very nice girls. And I'm really, really thankful I'm really, really, really thankful to meet so many awesome people in the industry. Like, it is an absolutely beautiful thing. So thank you, girls, ladies. Thank you for you awesome human beings for just giving me flowers. And I got a free soda yesterday too. Woo! Free soda. You can't see the soda in here, but I got a Coca-Cola. I love Coca-Cola. Anyways, what's going on with Bitcoin? Liquidations. Did you liquidate yourself in your pants again? That's okay. All right, so apparently in the last hour, there's 2.43 million worth of liquidations of Bitcoin. And if we take a look at CoinGlass is part of the CoinGlass is free. We could take a look at the exchange liquidations. What does that mean? Well, it basically means a lot of people were shorting. They were shorting Bitcoin. And they were wrong. And that's okay. It's okay to be wrong. So basically, we can take a look at the liquidations that happened. This is the 4 hour. Apparently, all of the liquidations in the last 4 hours were 30.91 million. Oh boy, that's a lot. Okay. So there's a lot of different liquidations. And apparently in the last 24 hours, take a look. This is a really cool, really cool resource. 144.10 million was liquidated. That's a lot. And that's the last 24 hours. Why do we want to look at liquidations? Well, let's talk about it. Well, the reason why we do want to look at liquidations is because we want to see what the majority of traders are trading, what they're looking at. And according to this, it looks like most people were short. Look at that. And it'll tell you right here. So it'll tell you instantly on buying, all 75.29 were short. 79% were short. 75% were short. That basically means most traders were short in the market. They're probably short. They're expecting it to go down. But in fact, Bitcoin surprised everyone. And when she surprised everyone, she hit $48,000. Also, too, I really want to say happy Chinese New Year, happy Year of the Dragon. Chinese, and I'm going to cover this, but I want to speak on this really quick. Chinese New Year is actually very, very special to me. My dad's one of his best friends, his mentors, one of the men he looked up most in the world. It's lunar and not Chinese. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was Chinese New Year. Well, my daughter's calling it Chinese New Year. Well, it's Happy Lunar Year. So I really would like to say I'm Happy Lunar Year, but the man that my dad that absolutely adored, this is something that he celebrated. So we used to talk a little bit about it in my house and whatnot, but yeah. So Happy Lunar Year, Happy Year of the Dragon, all of that stuff. And at my daughter's school, they are calling it Chinese New Year. And they are celebrating it as that. And my daughter's school there's quite a few Chinese kids there. So it's really cool for my daughter because she's like super excited about it. And I'm Vietnamese and Chinese. We call it lunar. Just white folks called it. All of us Chinese also. Yeah, I don't know. That's what my daughter's school calls it. So I'm going by the official announcement of my daughter's school. But they do have a lot of Chinese kids there, which is freaking awesome because she's like, I want to learn Mandarin, Mom. And she's already learning Spanish, so it's cool. So, we're in America, so I apologize. I'm Year of the Tiger. But yeah, it was something that we did grow up with because, again, my dad absolutely adored him. He was the same man that taught my father Kung Fu, and he used to come to my birthday parties before he passed away. So happy holidays, guys. We'll just put it at that so people don't get mad. But anyways, this is according to the CoinDesk article. Bitcoin can hit 48,000 in days, propelled by historic Chinese New Year gains. So I don't know. Is it Chinese New Year? Is it Lunar New Year? I don't know. All I know is it's a holiday, and I'm an idiot American. And in addition to that, happy holidays. Eye of the Tiger, baby. Yeah, I'm a Leo and a Tiger. It's cuckoo. But anyways, people think we're going to go to $48,000. Oh my God. Well, I kind of want to agree with them. Let's go ahead and take a look at the chart. We didn't hit, yeah, we're on our way there right now. So whatever, if I'm a couple $100 off. So taking a look at the Bitcoin chart, this is the 4 hour, but let's take a look at the daily. Look at this beautiful green candle. It's fantastic. Wow. Fantastic. So this right here, the fact, first off, this was the area of resistance here at about 44,000. I did a short for you guys, but you guys didn't watch it. So I'm going to just start posting memes for you guys. But this is my cute little rocket. But again, remember we talked about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On the 10th week, she pumped. She pumped. We were able to break out with this range. And I talked to you guys about this range really, really heavily. I says, once we break out of this range, it's complete go time. This stack here with the EMAs is absolutely bullish. We are now above 47,000. We're getting close to about 48,000. This was the swing wick all-time high that we saw thus far, which is 48 and 49,000. Me personally, I'm going to pull this down. I want to see us hit, I think 52. 50 to 52 is good. Why do I like 52? Well, why do I like 50? Well, I'll show you why, honey. So over here, December 2021, we hit $50,000, or we were trading at about $50,000. We were on our way down. And then up over here, Monday, September 6th, 2021, we hit 52. So 50 to 52 would be my target right now for Bitcoin. And it makes me happy to see so many people doing so well and making money. If you would like to trade with me, we're partnered with 2 awesome exchanges. We've got CoinCatch. If you're a degen and you like to be a little bit, you like to play some degen stuff, there's no KYC. They're giving out a bunch of welcome bonuses. You get up to, I think, $5,300 right now. And they have proof of reserves, all kinds of stuff. So you can have fun over there, trade alt, whatever it is. But remember, not your keys, not your coins, and read the terms of services. Okay. And just as long as you understand that, have fun, rock with it. I want you guys to have fun. Okay. Also too, if you want to trade, if you're not as degen and you want to trade on Coinbase, Coinbase is, one of the industry standards in the industry thus far. And as always, not your keys, not your coins. They do have a Web3 wallet, and you do need to read the terms of services. Coinbase would probably be the best place to dollar cost average, I would imagine, and then move your stuff off in cold storage. And then if you want to learn how to trade, if you want to learn how to trade or network with some OG crypto guys that do options, all different types of stuff, you guys can join Alpha U. Dropping the links in there. But anyways, as far as Bitcoin goes, we're pumping, we're up, and one of the main statements here that I gave, the piece of information I gave you guys yesterday in the video. The first exchange was CoinCatch, and it's on my website, CryptoWendyO.com. Shout out to Squidgrow. But the main piece of advice I want to give you is don't trade against a trend. Because look at this. Look at all these liquidations that we got. 100 million, 144 million in 24 hours liquidations. There is no signs of weakness on this chart right now. Like, there's not. Could we go back down and dump? Yeah, we definitely could, but look at this big green candle. I mean, we'll see where we close, but for the most part, I'm fairly confident we're going to close above $44,000. This is the weekly. If you take a look at the daily is up. We're on our way to hit 49,000. She's rocking. There's not a lot of signs of weakness here either. On the 12 hour, she's up. On the 6 hour, she's up. On the 4 hour, we had a little bit of volatility here. A little bit ago, we were trading in between about 46.7 to about 47.7, but we're looking good right now. Should you invest in Hello Labs? Invest in what you want. I'm invested in Hello, and I bought it after we filmed the show. I bought it about a month or two ago, and we disclosed it here. Invest what you want. I don't tell you what to invest in. All I tell you is my opinion about things, and when I'm invested in something and that I believe in you and you're intelligent enough to make good investment decisions on your own. There's no weakness here, so I don't know why you'd want to short this. If you want to be a degen, maybe on the 45-minute chart and catch this volatility, that's your business, but look how volatile this is. I wouldn't want to short it, really. Especially right now, but that's your business. If you want to short, you can use CoinCatch. But right now we're bullish. Everything is looking fantastic. And as far as the rest of the crypto market, we'll talk about MATIC right now. But everything is up. Everything is up. Everything is looking fantastic. Bonk 22%, Beam 15.7, FTM 8.4, EHEX 8.6, Rune 14.1. Everything is up. Everything is doing well. So if you are making money, if you are up, consult with your trading investing journals. Take profit. Stick with your plans, modify your plans, but have a trading or investing journal. Okay. I want you guys to make money. The whole reason why we're in crypto is to make money as ethically as possible. And you can do that. You can do that if you have a solid trading investing journal. Investopedia.com is free. This is just CoinMarketCap over here. They're one of the partners of Hello Labs, I believe, for the show. They've done nothing but show me a lot of love. They've invited me on their spaces, all kinds of stuff. I got to interview the new CEO of Binance, Richard Tang. He was absolutely amazing. And in addition to that, I miss CZ. I miss CZ. I miss his tweets. But anyways, all right, now I want to take a quick look at, let's talk about Polygon. Polygon releases, there's Zach, my former co-host. Type 1 prover claiming milestone set by Ethereum Vitalik's Buteler. Blah, 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 blah. All right, let's go ahead and read what's going on here. Is this bad for MATIC? So apparently, with MATIC, there's some stuff happening over here. Apparently on CoinMarketCap volume, Jupe flipped MATIC. 24-hour volume. Could it be because of this? I don't know. This is kind of a bullish story though. It's kind of crazy though that we need a layer 2 for Ethereum to thrive. It's crazy though, right? But taking a look at CoinMarketCap, I just want to show you guys. Let's go to 24-hour volume. I believe. Where's MATIC? I don't even know where MATIC is. All the way down here. Wow. But apparently it was flipped, which is crazy. And that's just everybody hanging out on the Solana ecosystem. We talked about it. We talked about Solana being a good competitor of Ethereum. Right now, Solana doesn't need a layer 2 to function. Solana does not need a layer 2 to function. Ethereum does, for the most part. So it's very, very interesting to see. But let's go ahead and read this story here with, let's read this story over here. Let me go ahead and mute this. It's just so many. It's just so many. All righty. Let's mute this. I don't want to do that. It's just too many. Too many. Telegram is crazy right now, man. It's just like nonstop. What's Bitcoin doing? I shorted my portfolio to become a better person or come a better position. Anyways. Thank you so much to Luke for the $1.99 super chat. We have 300 people watching. Let's talk about it. Gamer's back. Watch Gamer in the chat. He might drop some alpha when I'm not looking. Let's talk about this story. All right, so let's see what the hee-haw is going on. So Polygon launched a Type 1 prover for Ethereum compatible networks, making them layer 2 with zero knowledge proofs. Vitalik sees this as crucial for layer 2 equivalence. Part of Polygon 2.0 roadmap focuses on ZK tech, allows easy connection for existing EVM chains, accessing Ethereum liquidity via Polygon. Open source on GitHub, offering efficient ZK proofs at low cost per transaction. Polygon praised for leading Type 1 ZK EVM development. Okay, great, fantastic. My thing is though, it sucks that we have to rely on layer 2s for Ethereum to work. And that's one of the reasons why I plan to sell almost all my Ethereum. All my Ethereum. Y'all do what you want to do. Also, this is ibit, another big old gap over here. And these will correct eventually. When we do get in the bear market, we get a little bit bearish. We will get these gaps to be filled. But let's take a look at MATIC. MATIC is doing really well. This is the 45-minute chart, but let's take a look at the daily. MATIC is she's getting ready to break above 85 cents. 85 cents over here, which is nice. Everything is looking really, really bullish. The next area for MATIC I would target is about 88. And then probably over here, closer to 92. And then $1.03. But again, I hold MATIC Polygon. And one thing about MATIC Polygon is they have a lot of partnerships. They did the whole Starbucks thing, and they'll probably do a lot more. A lot of partnerships. I can't even begin to announce them, or to cover all of them. But also to taking a look at the entire crypto market cap, we're at 1.75. I want to take a look at the weekly. And honestly, I think once we're deep heavy in the bull market, hopefully we can get to 10 trillion. That would be cool. Because crypto is still a very small asset class. There's a lot of market caps are a lot bigger than ours. But that's cool. I mean, what happens if we did 10 trillion? Realistically, we were down over here 2020. and we pumped all the way. We pumped 1,200%. So if we were to get to 10 trillion, I'm just saying, down over here, that's 7. No, cancel, doo-doo. Here you go. Darn it. Anyways, you know what I mean. Number goes up. We do well over here. Sorry, I'm just a hot mess today. But anyways, I like MATIC Polygon. I'm holding. My only issue is with that is like with layer 2s is like that we've talked about. Well, I don't know if we talked about it enough, but one of the things I don't like about layer 2s is because you have to bridge and you have to do this and you have to do that and you have to do all these things, and it's just kind of annoying. And once we get some of that solved, GameFi will really, really go off. That's my personal opinion, though. Okay. Anyways, let's get in this story. So yesterday we did another story about prometheum, and we did another story about Ethereum being called a security, and a lot of people didn't watch the video, and I got a bunch of comments that said, I'm unsubscribing, Ethereum's not a security, it's clickbait. Well, when the public servants and when a company like Prometheum that got a special broker-dealer license from the SEC and FINRA, which was the only company in the United States of America, crypto company, to get that, and then they're on Twitter acting a mess and calling Ethereum a digital asset security, you should be concerned. You should be alarmed, because we have these people that are like this with the public servants, that are like this with the people that are telling you what you can and can't do with your money, that are like this with the people that are determining what crypto is, the definitions, and they're calling it a security. They're not public servants. They don't get to make the laws. But the fact that these people with the special license are saying that, you should be concerned. Why? Why would you be concerned? Why, Wendy? They're nobody. No, they are somebody. They got special approval. They literally are a brand new company. They got special licenses approved from the SEC and FINRA when Coinbase, when Kraken, when a lot of these other exchanges couldn't get that. So that should make you think. And this is why we speak about using critical thinking and thinking for yourself. Should we just ignore this story? No, we have to be proactive. And I was on the girls' podcast yesterday. I was telling that it's like, I adore the NFT community, but they're just like in their own world. We need to be paying attention to stuff, because if you like crypto, this is why I have a post-it on TikTok, because they watch one or two things. Anyways, so. No, Bitcoin's going to go to $5. So put that in your trading investing journal, and you can mark down that I said that too. Thank you. But let's get into the story. We got to get into this story. It's very important. Extremely important here. Shout out to the booty heads. I love that Brian changed his name to Booty Head. He's probably got kids. Wendy, thoughts on Kalana? Shout out to the Kalana team. I like Kalana. We talked about them before. We had a partnership with them, and I think their team is awesome. I can't wait to try their drink. I want to try their drink. That's what I'm looking forward to. So this is Prometheum. And again, it reminds me of Prometheum Cream, which is for scabies. There provides a solution for digital asset securities on their damn website. And right now, excuse me. Right now, the only asset available for trading for institutional investors is Ethereum, and they're calling these digital asset securities. This is what this company is calling them. So if Prometheum, that got a special license approved from the SEC and FINRA, is allowing institutional clients to trade Ethereum on their platform, and they're calling it digital asset securities, your ears should be like this. Boop. Wake up. Anyways, let's read the damn story. Ethereum has been added as the first digital asset security for institutional custody on Prometheum. They claim to be the next step in the evolution of capital markets. They claim to be a bridge from securities to crypto. They say the platform is designed to ensure that all investors have many of the same protections, pricing, transparency, and security they have come to expect with traditional capital markets. And we talked about that on the show yesterday, the 3:30 p.m. show that we dropped. We talked about it. That's scary that they're saying protections. And when these big companies, when these big people, when these rich people that get special privileges because they're rich, when they say we're giving you special protections, that just basically means we're going to go ahead and make choices for you with your money and you don't get a say because we think you're stupid because you're poor. That's exactly what these people are telling you, okay? And then as far as transparency goes, why does crypto need to be more transparent? Blockchain technology is transparent. Ledgers are transparent. All I got to go is go to Etherscan and type in, and I'll go ahead and see everything. You can research wallets. You can see the top wallet holders. You can see who's holding what. And sometimes these people have their ENS domains affiliated with it, so you can see exactly who's holding what. So what do you want more transparent? We don't need people with putting more restrictions on us, telling us what is transparent, what is transparent and what isn't. So be concerned about that. But again, you can think I'm stupid too. All right. We talked about ERC 404 tokens. The new narrative on Ethereum sees its first token skyrocket 12,500%. The token is Pandora. I'm not telling you to buy this. I wouldn't buy anything that is pumped 12,000%. You have to be absolutely insane to buy something that is pumped 12,000%. But if you want to, that's your business. So, ERC 404 has experienced criticism. Okay, so basically it is an experimental token standard built on Ethereum, and it wants to combine functionalities of ERC20 tokens, which are fungible, and ERC 721 tokens, NFTs in a single contract. So basically the tokens can be fungible and non-fungible at the same time. And they basically have built-in liquidity mechanisms, which makes it easier for trading and fractional ownership. The fractional ownership part is very important, especially for music NFTs, because a lot of the people that are creating music NFTs are artists that basically, let's say, for example, you create a song, and instead of making 1,000 NFTs affiliated with that, you can simply fractionize one NFT so people can trade and interact with that and purchase and hold on to it, which is really cool. And then that just means the artist is able to get royalties that are affiliated with that. Or if you sell your fractionalized piece of that NFT, you can get a certain percentage of royalties if that artist sets it up. That's the way that I'm interpreting it. That's the way that I see it. And this is going to be good for artists. Like, let's say there's a real artist that draws a sexy selfie, a sexy portrait of me with my lingerie on, like this. And they want to sell that because they're like, you know what? That's really sexy of you, Wendy, and you should wear that all the time. For example, you would just make a one of a one and then you can fractionalize it. Okay. So that's what that is. And it's pretty cool. I like it. Even though they say it's experimental, that's fine. That's their business. But also, too, the supply can be adjusted through code, enabling two new tokenomics models. I don't like that aspect. I think once it's put on the blockchain, it should be immutable. But at the same time, I get it. The first major ERC 404 token, Pandora, pumped 12,500%, which makes sense because it's the first one that was created. And basically, the tokens are fractionally bound to a whole NFT. The tokens are then tradable and liquid on dexes. Fractions make the whole NFT as liquid as a regular dex trading pair. And then Pandora's 10,000 tokens are linked to 10,000 colored box NFTs with varying rarity levels. When someone buys a Pandora token, the project mints a random box linked to that token. That's cool. I don't know what the hell Pandora is. I don't really, I'm not telling you to buy it, but I think that the tech is really cool behind it because I can see how this would work well for artists and that type of group. And I know music NFTs aren't where it is right now because a lot of y'all are pirating music on LimeWire, but I think that's where we're going. I do. Anyways, let's get into the next story. It's Friday, baby. And if you watch Killer Whales, shout out. If you didn't, that's fine too. Okay, so this is from Bitbender. Is that Kirk Russell? Anyways, got a quick update for everyone following Galamusic. Why am I talking about Galamusic? Well, because I'm a holder, and in addition, I think that they're doing really, really cool stuff with music NFTs. But let's talk about it. So when you purchase a track in Music, which is Gala's Music's native token, again, I run 3 founders nodes and 3 music nodes, 70% goes to the artist. Do you know what happens with the rest of it? It's burned. That's right, it's burned. I told Jason, I says, can you guys stop tweeting updates? It's too much to cover. And he's laughing at me. He says, no breaks, baby. Woo! And let's talk about this. So Gal is doing a whole bunch of burn stuff, which is awesome, especially with the music. And so the artist is getting 70%. Where in history is an artist, a music artist, going to get 70% of their creation? If D was here, I would have him come into the office and he would laugh because he got a royalty check, I think, for 67 cents 1 year. And his mom had it and he told me about it. And I want to see it, but I believe him. And it's just so funny because 70 cents. Can you imagine putting your heart and soul into things and practicing till your fingers bleed, and you get a 70-cent royalty check. I wish he would be more open about his experience in music, but he won't. He just won't. Anyways, anything else about this we got to discuss? No, that's it. Oh, and then Blackrock is saying that Bitcoin is creating a global internet of value. Blackrock, they're so horrible. They're grifting on you guys and they're stunting on you guys so hard. Just ridiculous. So Bitcoin ETFs, a new era of access, how finance and Bitcoin's ecosystem evolved mainstream Bitcoin access. Basically, all that they're doing is what they're saying here is buy our ETF. Buy our ETF. Buy our ETF and you can participate in crypto, but they're failing to tell you you can just buy your Bitcoin from Coinbase, use my ref link, and use self-storage or custody it yourself. They're failing to tell you that because they want your money. They're not doing this for charity. They're not doing this for free. They're doing it because they want that money, baby. All right. Now, y'all remember when the SEC got hacked? Remember when the SEC got hacked? Let's talk about it. Gary Gensler has provided a response to questions raised by McHenry, Huyenza, I butchered that, Wagner, French Hill. Oh, French Montana tweeted about ordinals the other day. I forgot to cover it, though. But he said in the letter below, Gensler gives a play-by-play of events that played out. The only new info in the letter was the SEC staff that exterminated, or the SEC believes that exterminated the hackers' authorized access to the account by 5:30 p.m. First unauthorized tweet was sent 4:11 p.m. The SEC's Office of Legislative and Intergovernmental Affairs arranged a briefing on January 17th for HFSC staffers concerning the incident. And also too, somebody says this is the quickest reply the SEC has ever given to anything. That's because legally they have to. There's laws put in place because the SEC created a law that you have to disclose and you got to have this and you got to do that if there's any type of hacking or something happens. So they have to follow the law. But they're in a lot of trouble right now. They really, really are. It's pretty embarrassing what's happening. There's not really a whole lot of information here, but basically the SEC is run by a bunch of bozos outside of Hester Purse. Okay. And now, since we're on the topic of Gary Gensler and his incompetence, let's get into this. Shout out to the XRP community. Shout out to Ripple and shout out to Stuart Alderoy. Who else would hire him? And he's talking about Gary Gensler. Okay. SEC Chair Gary Gensler said Wednesday he absolutely plans to stay on as Wall Street's top regulator should President Biden win a second term in November. I love this job. Gensler said in an interview at his office at the SEC headquarters in Washington. Good for you, Gary, because this is the thing. Biden will keep him in power. And honestly, y'all, I'm not going to play any of the clips with Biden because he went and did a press conference yesterday because we have it as our last story. I think it's our last story. Yeah. It's this right here. This is sad. This is really, really sad. It's sad. The special counsel report says that Biden did not remember within several years when his son passed away. And first off, I'm sorry to hear that his son passed away. That's awful. Nobody should ever have to lose a child. It's a horrible thing. But at the same time, too, the reason why they're saying that, which is kind of classless, they're talking about it because he doesn't have his memory. He's old. He needs to retire. It's very, very sad. It's very, 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 very sad. He's not running the country. There's other people running the country, but the whole entire thing is sad. It's like we have so many intelligent people from both sides. Young people, intelligent people, people that are motivated, people that haven't necessarily been corrupted by money yet. Why can't we have put one of those people in power? A leader. I showed you guys a clip of Bukali the other day. That's what a leader looks like. It's just sad. It's really sad for our country. So, of course, Gensler will stay in power if Biden steps in. And don't want Biden in. I don't want him in. I want somebody that's young. I don't want Kamala in. I sound more intelligent than her, and I'm not really that smart. The fact that I can articulate things better than she can, our vice president, that should speak volumes to you, because I'm not the smartest tool in the shed. Plus, I've got a lot of stuff up here from trauma and all kinds of stuff. But anyways, Gary Gensler wants to say that he's on the job. He's going to be on the job. He's going to be on the job. I don't know why I did that. Also, too, I need to upgrade to premium. It won't let me because my badge is still at checking. Where the heck did that tweet go? Anyways, Stuart Alderoy went out. He went in balls deep and he was like, listen, listen. Aha, it's right here. Here's the tweet. He kind of slammed Gensler hard. He said right here, who else would hire him? He is politically toxic, which is true. He spoke nothing but facts here, printed nothing but facts. He's a serial loser in courts. His staff has been caught lying to judges. His agency's Twitter account was hacked in the most embarrassing way. And his sponsor at MIT quit because of close Epstein ties. Did I miss anything? That should tell you all you really need to know. And this is from Ripple's counsel that said it. So congratulations to the XRP community. It's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing, our public servants. But, you know, they're keeping us safe, man. Got to keep us safe. All right, let's talk about these guys over here. Senate Republicans want the SEC to explain why staffers are quitting. Apparently, staffers at the SEC are quitting, so let's talk about it. SEC faces the highest employee turnover in 10 years. Gensler faces criticism for proposals, especially on corporate climate disclosures. Corporate climate disclosures are absolutely moronic and have no business in the SEC. Why don't we have a climate division? You shouldn't, like, and this is the problem. We have so many separate entities in government. And it's just too much. Way too much, okay? It's just ridiculous. It's too much overreach, too much government overreach. It really, really is. We have the people that are in charge of our money talking about climate. Can anybody explain to me what that means and why we're doing that? Why? Anyone? Can you guys also smash the like? I hate asking. Gamer said in the Bay Area, Cali, and so of course I'm going for Kansas City. Ridiculous. Anyways, back to the story. SEC introduced 26 rules in 2022, the highest in 5 years. Republicans want Gensler to address concerns, provide more time for industry feedback, and they also want to emphasize the need for thorough consideration and avoiding regulatory malpractice. And like Stuart Alroy said, the SEC has been getting beat up in court. What they're doing is they're litigating instead of like working with Congress to create rules, and it's just an embarrassment on the industry. But that's okay because it's just okay. Why wouldn't you? Next. New York Attorney General expands crypto lawsuit, sees $3 billion fraud. Let's talk about this. This is going to be important. And this is against Digital Currency Group. Yikes. The crypto contagion is the gift that keeps on giving, baby. All right. So NYAG James triples lawsuit size to over $3 billion against DCG and others. They say the fraud is actually 3 times the size they initially thought. Lawsuit claimed more than $1 billion in losses due to misleading information about Gemini Earn. And additional investors revealed broader fraud schemes affecting those who sent money directly to Genesis. James seeks over $3 billion in restitution for $230,000 to fraud investors. And that's okay. See, when these companies that do bad things have to pay fines and the fine actually goes to the people that were impacted, not the public servants and not the agencies, because that's what our taxpayer dollars go to fund, I'm okay with that. Because all these companies lied. They lied and they bamboozled us. And nobody that participated should be blamed for it. Because we didn't know. I had no idea. I had no idea a lot of this stuff was going on. I didn't. Just unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. All right. Oh, there's another story, but I forgot to pull up the thing, so I'm just going to read it to you. Oh, this is important. Republican senators have gotten wind of debtbox fiasco. Remember, we talked about it. So basically, debtbox was a crypto company that the SEC went after, and the SEC totally committed malpractice. They totally didn't work within the legal constraints that they're supposed to, and they botched the entire case. So Republican senators, including Loomis, say that it's skeptical of the mandatory training the SEC is requiring for its lawyers as a remedy to the debtbox situation. Loomis, perhaps such training in the most elementary aspects of legal conduct is necessary. And that's sad. Like, so, well, actually, what sucks is that they're going after people like hardworking Americans that are paying their taxes, that are trying to do the right thing. If debtbox did do anything bad, I get it. But at the same time, the way that the SEC has been conducting themselves, it's not good. And, you know, I'm glad that Loomis is stepping in, but we actually need to see results. We need to see some sort of course of action happen to the SEC, because right now, nothing. Let's talk about Goldman Sachs. Gary Gensler used to work there, if you didn't know. Faces probe over fees charged for futures trading. Bloomberg News. Let's read it. So Sachs is reportedly facing a CFTC investigation over fees for futures tradings. They have authorized subpoenas related to fees for some of the futures block trades. An investigation originates from a top whistleblower. So again, traditional finance that's getting in trouble. Give crypto their own regulatory agency and let the CFTC and the SEC dilly-dally with these a-holes. Now, China's prices plunge at a faster rate in 15 years. Yikes. Ooh, yikes, yikes, yikes. They face a 15-year high deflation, raising doubts about economic stability, property coin market crisis, Evergrande's liquidation, and pandemic recovery challenges impact GDP. Global markets affected as China exports deflation due to weak demand. Predicts slow economic recovery, skepticism about meaningful reform under President. And the inflation rate plummets negative 8.8%. And that's scary because we're all going back and forth about current state of economies. So that's not good. It's unfortunate. But again, it impacts everybody. All right, so let's talk about this. I don't want to watch it because and I'm not going to play it for you guys because it's very sad. But our president is not doing well, and it's just very sad. He needs to retire. He needs to resign. And I just hope that his party does better. And this is just ridiculous. It's embarrassing. It's sad. And I'm not saying he's a good person because I think he's a horrible, atrocious person. I don't like the way he conducts himself for multiple different reasons. But the blue side, they got to have a better candidate. This is ridiculous, and it's sad. Not only does it make Americans look dumb, but it's just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now, yeah, it's upsetting. All right. Top names join Biden in AI safety group, including OpenAI, Microsoft, Google, Apple, and Amazon. I wonder why. Look at these names. Look at these names. Basically, this story, without even reading it, I'll tell you right now, the reason why these top names want to make a safety group is because it's going to impact their business. So basically what Microsoft, Google, Apple, and Amazon are going to do, they're going to work with OpenAI because OpenAI is going to be the leader in the game. And what they're basically going to do here is they are going to, they're going to be manipulating AI for their better interest. They're going to be pushing laws and regulations, but it's going to be, oh, wow. I don't know. But anyways, they're going to be basically manipulating the laws for their best interest, for their bottom line, not for us. They're not going to protect us. They don't care. They don't. They really, really don't. Yeah, Wendy's a hot mess. I don't know what's going on today. All kinds of things. Anyways, the response to the executive order focuses on safety standards and innovation protection, covers AI model guidelines, risk management, and content watermarks. Plans global collaboration for AI safety standards and AI-generated deepfakes, highlighting the need for responsible AI. No, what they're going to be doing is it's going to be for their best interest. Anyways, you guys, I'm going to go because I got a bunch of stuff to do. And also, I am going to drop a second video about ERC 404s. If you guys want to watch it, if not, that's your business. And of course, I'll be live streaming tomorrow. Sometime. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and light. I hope your bags are pumping, and go do something nice for someone today. I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.